Hello and welcome back to Farthest Frontier. So we've successfully managed to reach year 6. We've survived this long, just about, particularly the food situation, which is, not exactly amazing, but it's better than it was. We seem to have a stable food supply coming in. We survived our first lot of raiders and we've upgraded to tier 2 now. So as you can see, we got some defences going in around the town centre. I expect more raiders are going to be on their way. We're on vanquishers set in, obviously, so they're just going to keep coming. I think going to be coming increasing in numbers, probably going to be more armoured. So we'll see how the next raid goes. So the town's doing pretty well. Got a lot of labour now, which is good. Got a little building to do. We're going to build those palisades, so I'm just going to increase the amount of builders we've got. So we've lost 9 villagers over the past 6 years. That's obviously people who could have possibly been working the fields or doing various other jobs in and around our community, but unfortunately they have perished. Perfect, that will help boost our numbers very nicely. Just going to put some apiaries down. Another benefit of being up to tier 2, I want to start increasing our tradable products, which is going to be a focus soon as well, is to get some industry up and running. Apiaries are very helpful for that because obviously you can make honey and you can make wax also, and then you can turn that wax into candles and the candles can be sold at the trade centre. So we want to start getting some apiaries down so we can now build that up. Oh dear, right, okay, we've got a raid already. That was a lot quicker than expected. They are coming up from the east this time, sort of northeasterly direction, up this way. A little bit way off the map, so I might not call everyone in yet. We've got a lot more people. Those defences are going to be inadequate, I think, for this round. But we'll see how we fare. The strategy will be the same: draw them into the town centre, bring all the villagers round and get them to attack using the town centre as cover. The projectiles coming out of it will give them a good offensive bonus. So that's going to be the plan. Just out of curiosity, that's a good place to put a barracks, but now's probably not the time. But a good future note. Oh, it'd be nice up there as well. So yeah, just thinking about our future defences at the moment. But anyway, yeah, let's address our current problems. I'm not going to call in the villagers just yet, because obviously it disrupts all of our production. So I'll wait for the raiders to appear on map. It won't take long to gather them up, bring them in close to the town centre. So
on it.
Don't know if we can get them building the defences any faster. No, I don't think so. No, they're all just gathering there. Okay. So as you can see, you get a bit of time to prepare when they're off the map. So, but here we are, there we are, they have turned up. So let's just call everyone back. Okay. Start bringing everyone in. They don't stand around for too long, it's kind of annoying, so you've got to keep,
as you say,
grabbing hold of them, ordering them to move to a location. They'll stand idle for a short while, but after that they'll just start returning to their jobs. So it's kind of annoying. You've got to kind of just keep making sure that they stay where you want them to. Let's try and get everyone up here. Got some hunters in there as well, so that's going to give us some ranged attack. I think we've got 4 hunter cabins, so there should be 4 hunters there available with their bows and arrows, which is going to help us out. Here they come. Oh dear, we've got a fire as well. I think that just started. I don't think they've started that. They're not close enough yet. So they're going off to the housing district. These guys are coming straight towards the town centre. So we can kind of lose the houses. It's not ideal, but I'm not going to send everyone out to attack. I'm going to wait, draw them in. Right, so just have to leave those fires. They're probably going to set the buildings on fire themselves anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. So here we go. He's dead. The leader, ideal. So you can see the town centre there is doing its thing.
As you say.
With the aid of the villagers. Yep, we're doing alright. So that's the first group handled. Now the others are coming up on behind us. It's always worth pausing during this. You can slow the game down as well. There we go. See our hunters doing their job, which is good. Half the town is on fire. Oh dear. Well, it's a victory of sorts. We fended them off, so it is all good, and the buildings can always be rebuilt. So yeah, we're taking that as a win. Just let them hopefully put as much out as they can. We're probably going to lose all those buildings. Oh, lucky. It's managed to save the last dwelling. Okay. Well, that certainly could have been worse. We didn't lose anyone, which is the main thing. We've been struggling with our numbers anyway. So we're not adding anyone to the graveyard yet. So well done, everyone. Let's just rebuild all of them. So just quick build that. It's going to take a little bit of time to recover. So we'll just let that happen. It's going to be, yeah, everyone's getting back to it now. It's kind of frustrating because we're going to use up a lot of our logs in this construction process now. Going to need more gold to build the shrine. Although everyone survived, it's going to take a lot of materials to rebuild, which is going to obviously delay any future building. So we're trying to build our defences at the moment. We weren't able to build them in time, and this is going to delay that even more. So it's a bit of a setback, but we'll manage. Disease actually seems to be our biggest problem at the moment. I think we've lost most of our people due to disease. I know there's a few deaths from wildlife in the first couple of years, but most of those 10 deaths are through disease. We've got the composter built. Someone survived, so that's good. So now we've reached tier 2, we can also build the rat catcher, which is going to be useful also. So the healer hut, we're still a way off from doing that. We just don't have the income for it right now. I think it's 25 a month it costs to have the healer hut up and running to tackle this properly, and we're some way off from doing that. Okay, so we're in year 7 now. Town has had a bit of a chance to recover from the last raid. Most of the buildings have been rebuilt. Our shrine is back. The marketplace I've just moved a little bit, so I can put more housing in down next to the shrine area. We also have a wagon shop under construction, which is going to help move our industry along. We really kind of need to start focusing on that, because we need to start trading stuff. Essentially, we don't have all of the raw materials that we necessarily need. We still have no willow, so we cannot construct baskets. Likewise, we don't have any herbs, so we cannot make any soap, which is why we have such a serious problem with disease. We can make a candle shop because we've got the wax for that. So there are some things that we can still construct. We've already got the cobbler down, which is good, and we're producing hide coats, so hopefully we're manufacturing in excess of them. Still looking good on the labour front. We've got people spare. which is good. So we can expand our industry a little bit more. Probably worth getting a field going in. This is so we can start growing flax, which means in turn we can start making clothes. Once we've built the weaver shop. So yeah, we need to start thinking about growing an extra field for that. We don't want to be cutting into our food production, so it needs to run alongside. You don't have to grow it necessarily all year round, I think, so we can get some extra food supplies out of it as well. Oh yeah, we definitely need to think about the school also, but we got no clay, so that's another resource we are short on, and we don't have any around the map. So for a number of reasons, we need to get that trade centre constructed as well. So I'm going to try and flatten the land just around the housing area here so we can expand out this direction. Not really used this tool that much before, but it seems quite straightforward. It seems like a pretty cool feature. Any unusable terrain you can potentially make usable, so it's always worth bearing in mind, particularly when you're on a highland type map. Essentially spent all of year 7 rebuilding. Oh, good way to start the year. We've got a bear attack. Excellent. So let's just deal with that. Oh, it's already killed someone. So that's not good. Probably the only person up in that area. Looks like our brave villager managed to kill the bear. So that's that situation resolved. Thank you for your sacrifice. The rebuilding of the town and the building of the palisades around our town centre is really cutting into our log production at the moment. We're actually quite low on firewood as well. So we've got a bit of a bit of a supply chain issue, shall we say. So just going to tweak a few things to try to increase our log production. So reduce the amount of firewood we need, going to reduce the amount of people in the sawmill, and also just halting some of the construction. I've got a lot of buildings on the go at the moment. We really need to construct some wells up in our industry area because I noticed I neglected to build one up that way. So kind of waiting for that to be completed. We had a fire last year. It was just a single one. It was the saw pit. It was managed to put out, but the villagers have to travel some distance to do so. We got lucky in that case. If another one breaks out or multiple fires break out up in that area, we're in trouble. We're looking a bit low on labour there as well. We've only got 3 labourers, which is that's going to be slowing down the production of logs as well. For every settler we gain, we seem to lose one shortly afterwards to disease. So we kind of seem to be hovering around the same number at the moment, despite people coming and going. Well, coming and dying, actually, unfortunately. Well, speaking of dying, we've got another raid coming on. So 2 different directions this time. One up to the northwest, other one to the northeast. They're looking pretty close already. So we've just rebuilt everything as well, so this is unfortunate. Right, they're on the map now. Well, one group is anyway. Hopefully if these guys turn up for the others, it might make it a bit easier for us. Our walls are some way off being complete, but they are unfinished in the southern area, so hopefully, because of the direction they're coming, they might actually afford us some defence. It might delay them from getting straight into the town centre. Hopefully the town centre can lay down some projectiles onto them whilst they're trying to get through. And again, it's down to the villagers to try and attack them before they start destroying everything. So here we go again. Everyone should be heading back to the town centre now. They can see them, off they go. So let's try and grab control of as many people as possible. Get them to gather inside our defences. Yeah, there we go. So we got 40 villagers, so I'm hoping it's going to be enough. It's just how strong these guys are. Here they come. They're on their way. What's going on? Got anyone else out here? Okay. See what happens. Slow it down as well. So hopefully they're going to fight their way through the palisades. Should create a bottleneck, give our villagers the opportunity to do some damage along with the town centre. So what is this, round 3 I think, 4. Right, see how they scatter off sometimes. If you don't keep clicking, they will do that. So we've got our hunters up the front there. Ideally we want to get all of our villagers to rush forward. We don't want to lose our hunters in this. They can lie down some fire while the rest of the villagers attack. Maybe get this group, focus on them. They got a couple of archers themselves, they're doing us a bit of damage. Might lose some people here. That's their leader gone. I think we're going to be alright. And our plan has worked. The other group hasn't arrived yet, so we've managed to take them on individually, which has definitely helped to mitigate our losses. That guy's running off by the looks of it. I think I'll stay. Or was that both of them? Oh, it's only a really small group down there. Yeah, this. Okay. I think we've got this. They're running over. So again, we don't want to lose anyone, so we're just going to keep them out of the combat for the moment. Let the town centre do its thing, and then attack. Yeah, dead. Leader dead. Excellent. Okay. So, survived another raid. Excellent. Victory once again. Well done, villagers. It doesn't look like we lost any buildings this time. They had a good go at the market there, but it's still standing. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. We fared excellently. We're getting good at this now. Thanks again for watching, and see you next time. Let's see if we survive.